Hi, this is Tom Whalegum from ASUGNews, and I'm standing on the show floor from ASUG Annual Conference in Sapphire now. And I'm delighted to be here with Thorkil Sonne, from the founder of Specialisterne, and he's also been named the Social Entrepreneur for the World Economic Forum. And we're also delighted to have Anka Wittenberg, who is SAP's Chief Diversity Officer. Thorkil, can you tell us why you founded the organization?
Well, I founded Specialisterne 9 years ago after my youngest son was diagnosed with autism, and I found out that he has so many skills, but he's not a good team player, he's not empathic, he's not good at promoting himself, so he'll probably never get a job where he could make use of his many skills. And as a parent, we were concerned what will be of him when we're not there anymore. And we thought he could have a happy life if he could really excel in the workplace and find an employer that would respect and accommodate him. But we didn't see any opportunities in the Danish labor market because all the players, they were thinking traditionally. They were rejecting people who were not mainstream people. So my wife and I decided that I should try to see if I could change the world, because maybe it's not our son and all the other skilled people that is the problem. Maybe it's our society that is the problem, and let's try to change that. So that's when I founded Specialisterne, to assess, train, educate and employ people with autism so that they could do their thing at market rates in Denmark.
So how is the organization doing today?
It's good. We are now in 8 countries, and we have been approached by people from 85 countries, and to respond to that we have established not-for-profit Specialist People Foundation and set a goal to enable 1 million jobs for people with autism and similar challenges.
So Anka, tell us why SAP has become a partner with this organization.
Well, I think we have to go back a little bit, and if we look at the keynotes that Bill and Jim really shared the last couple of days, they have focused on really what does it mean to empower people. And I think this is something that we have to take very seriously, because what we see in the business world is that there's so much power to the end user for us as SAP. What does that mean? Well, it used to be the CIO who used to really make the decision, if we would buy SAP software or not. And today it's the end user, so it's the people who do it. And what we realized is that this kind of diversity our end users have, we need to have in the workforce. And to work with Specialisterne and to focus on having a very diverse workforce is one part of this strategy that we are going to go forward to. Another one will be in regards to gender intelligence and the goal we have, which means, to have 25% of our leadership positions by the year 2017 filled with females. And working with Specialisterne, we are learning for everything here. We are learning what does it mean for SAP to really create an inclusive environment.
Can you tell us about some success stories that you've had that you'd like to share today?
Yes, there are so many. Every time we can bring one person into employment is phenomenal, because it's a life-changing situation. So as a father, I'm so happy every time we are able to employ one. As a business person, I'm really happy to see that we have so many customers who are customers of ours, not because of a CSR interest, but because we do a good job. We still have the customers we started out with 9 years ago. Because we do a really good job. We bring in joy of work where it's often missing. Our people's skill sets are very much on passion and talent for detail, and they have a structured mind, a good memory. They see things that deviate from standards, and they're really good at data entry, data migration, data cleansing, where it can be difficult for companies to find motivated staff to do. So we bring in joy of work, we bring in quality, and we create really good life situations for the individuals. So I would say every employee is a success story in itself.
Anka, what type of effect do you think partnering with them can have on the greater SAP community that's out there in the world?
Let me share an example. So we started to work in 2011 and really focused on that in 2012 in India, where we started to work with the Autistic Society on 3 parts. One was that we took people with autism, especially children, in the afternoons, and from our employees they were trained how to use an iPad. Another one was that we started to develop with people with autism apps for autistic people. But the third one, I think, is the strongest one, where we had 8 people in our testing in our labs in Bangalore. And what is the impact on the entire team there? Well, one thing is autistic people with autism, they don't understand sarcasm. They always speak the truth, and they want a clear and precise communication. Well, this has a huge effect on the entire team. What we have seen is that the termination has gone down in that team, that the employee engagement has gone up, the productivity we have one specific tester there, his productivity is a lot higher than of the normal testers, but we see really the overall input on the input influence on the team is huge, because the entire team is a lot happier, a lot more motivated, and really passionate about working together in this kind of inclusive environment. And this is something that we really want to take for SAP and learn how we do that, and really also ensure that our employees, they feel proud to work with SAP, for SAP, and to really help bring differently abled people into our organization.
Last question for you, Thorkil. What does it mean to you to have a partner like SAP working with your organization?
Well, it means a lot. As I said, we have set a goal to enable 1 million jobs, and it's a big goal from a Danish businessman. But we can make it. I'm pretty sure. I think we are writing history here, and to work with a company like SAP that is a market leader, very, very strong brand, is fantastic for us, because that will set an example that will be followed, hopefully in the ecosystem and beyond that. So we are setting a new standard here, and this means that we'll go global within the infrastructure of a big partner, which could be an example for other global partners. And in that way, we'll get out to reach and help all the communities where there are people with autism looking for hope. We can do more than just create hope. We can put hope into action. And we can also, because of the strong example here, go from action into impact, where a whole organization like SAP actually wants to adopt our knowledge and be able to do what we're doing. And actually the end goal for us is that there's no need for us anymore, because the stakeholders have adopted our knowledge. And I think we are at the start of a very long journey, but it gives me much more confidence that I'll reach the 1 million job goal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.